Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back for Silk Your Sunday. So by the title, y'all can see that we are bringing back Soultanicals. So I told you guys in my big old haul, again, I'll link it, which I be saying I'm gonna link stuff, but I'd be forgetting to link it, and I apologize. So yeah. But I told you guys in my big old haul that I had ordered some Soultanicals products because they had done a 30% off sale. And well, by golly, they got here this week. I did unbox everything on Instagram stories. Obviously, that stuff is not there anymore. If you guys want me to create like story highlights for like products and stuff like that, let me know. I don't know how many of you guys have Instagram, and you know, I know a lot of you guys do follow me, but I don't know how many of you guys that actively watch really do like engage with Instagram. So if that's something that you guys want me to do, because I have been posting like mini tutorials and stuff now, let me know. But I did get the Hibiscus Hair Healer Healthy Scalp Therapy Mask with hibiscus, amla, and carrot seed oil. So I picked this up not really by any recommendation. I just always been kind of curious about it because hibiscus is an ingredient that I really do enjoy in a lot of my hair products, and I was like, well, why not? You know, I wanted to make the order worthwhile. And when I unboxed this, a lot of you guys said that you wanted to see a review on it. So I figured, why not? This was one that I was super duper excited about. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Okay, so let me go ahead and read whatever claims are on here. So it says this flower plant healing deep conditioner is the ultimate nourishing hair and scalp treatment. Its anti-inflammatory and Ayurvedic properties make this therapy mask ideal for the treatment of dry scalp and brittle hair. Okay. The AHAs in hibiscus sloughs off all dirt and chemicals causing the damage and rehydrates the hair's keratin fibers. It also contains plenty of amino acids, which add much needed strength and elasticity to the hair. Nice. It says amla stimulates and strengthens hair. Magnesium oil, that's different, dissolves buildup in the hair follicles caused by hard water. Moroccan clay detoxifies and deep cleanses the scalp and hair. And then, yes, sweetheart, you said you were okay with me filming today. Or were you lying? Come get up on the bed and say hi to the people. Then for the directions, it says, apply this healthy scalp therapy mask from root to tip, cover hair with a plastic cap, and place a warm cotton towel over the plastic cap for best results. The natural heat will penetrate the hair shaft, allowing the Ayurvedic and superfood ingredients to deeply condition, repair, and strengthen the hair. Leave on for 20 minutes or overnight. Rinse and style as usual. Now, see, the first 5 ingredients are purified water that is botanically infused with hibiscus leaves, aloe juice, BTMS, cetyl alcohol, and safflower oil. That is followed by the carrot seed oil, so the carrot seed is definitely like still high up. There is vegetable glycerin like smack dab in the middle of this. There is the amla powder and the Moroccan clay in here, right above that vegetable glycerin. So everything it says is in here. And then the texture, I am like in love with the color of this. It smells so good. So that's what it looks like. It looks like what I would expect something with hibiscus to look like. And it smells, oh, it smells so good. I want to buy another one already. Yes, ma'am. So those of you that don't know, Ellie used to be my grandpa's cat. And when he got her, like, he wasn't working anymore. He was retired. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. And so she is definitely attached because she's used to having someone home with her all day. So she likes to have my attention. So I did stick, just stay right in the Soultanicals family. So I just shampooed with my oh so yummy Shea Ayurvedic butter shampoo. I love that stuff. And I mean, look at my hair. I think for having just shampooed and my hair being kind of damp, this looks pretty good. I think some of this is just coming from having my hair in that bun for a hot minute, because I've been walking around here with my hair bunned up in the back and wet for like 30 minutes. So, okay, there she goes. So how are you guys doing? Let's do a fam check. How are y'all doing? How's your week been? I hope all of you guys have been wonderful and prospering. I love it when you guys kind of give me like your good news during the week, and honestly, it just makes me so happy and hopeful to like know that the people that watch me and support me are like doing well and prospering. That might be weird because I've never met any of you, but I don't care. This past week has been hard. I think I told you guys in last week's Self-Care Sunday that there was a possibility of me going to Virginia to spread my grandpa's ashes. And I didn't really realize how difficult that was going to be for me. It was a very difficult weekend. Me and my mom went up there, and my dad and my brother stayed home. But it was difficult. I think just because those of you that just started following me don't know, but I did have surgery back in February, and like 2 to 3 days after my surgery, my grandpa passed away. The thing about that is that, of course, those of you that just started following me don't know this, but it was a really rough surgery. They had me on a lot of medication, and I had a really hard time coming out of the surgery because it was a bigger procedure than what was planned, and my body just was not ready. So I was pretty doped up. I was doped up for at least a solid week after everything, because I was in a lot of pain. And so it's really hard to grieve, one, when you have like 5 incisions in your stomach. You know, it's kind of hard to cry when you have like 5 cuts in your stomach. But it's also really hard to grieve when you are basically high. And I didn't really realize how much I hadn't gotten out until I was there. And like, we were spreading his ashes, and then it just hit me that like, that's all it's, you know, like he's gone, you know? When you're not there, when you can't mourn with your family, like there's a lot that you don't realize you're missing, you know? And I realized that when I was there. It was a hard weekend, and I just had a lot of feelings to work through, which unfortunately I really didn't get to do that on my own time because my job has been working me like a racehorse because we had someone up and quit. Well, she didn't even up and quit. She just ghosted the store. And so, because I'm one of the few reliable people that work there, I'm making up for all of that. So, and it was crazy. Yesterday we did a flash sale for the whole day. Ooh, this has a very like whipped texture, just so you guys know. It was 3 for $99 bras. Ooh, this is nice. So 3 for $99 bras on all of the bras in the store, with the exception of like obviously clearance bras. Basically made every bra in the store, if you got the 3, it made them $33 a piece. And if any of you shop my company, they're pretty expensive bras, ranging anywhere from like $46 to $60. They're super high quality though. Like, even though I'm not really jiving well with my job, I always stand by the quality of the products because I've been using them since I was like 15. So, that's just a personal testament here. This feels really good. I'm liking the feeling in the hair, and my curls are definitely like already popping back with this in it. And that's like what I was saying in the main choice video the other day with that mask. It's not that I don't go to my deep conditioners for slip. Let me just put it that way. That is not the first thing that I go to for a deep conditioner, because I have tons of deep conditioners that I absolutely love that have no slip whatsoever. So that was not what I was saying with that mask. I was just saying that I've been using companies like Soultanicals, and she sent it, and their masks, regardless of thickness, all seem to have really, really good slip. I've been using a lot of super duper slippery products, and so, you know, if you guys like to have slip in everything that you use, then it's pertinent for me to let you guys know that that mask does not have slip. And I do make sure to let you guys know that, like, I do not apply my deep conditioners out of the shower, like, ever. I only do it for the camera because, like I said, right now, I don't really know what I want to do camera-wise, and I'm not going to buy a new camera until I know that it's something that I'm really, really going to like. And so, I'm not messing up my phone trying to get shower shots. Like, I'm not about that life. So, we do our stuff on camera. We don't do our stuff in the shower. Otherwise, I would be doing it in the shower. Because, I mean, like, I douse my hair in water before I do these videos, but, and, you know, like, you guys see me spraying water on my hair, but where I am, like, where I film, so I have two vents in my room. I have one right there, and I have one right here, right in front of me. In order for me to get optimal light, I have to sit right in between both. So there's no way for me to actually keep my hair dripping wet. It's just impossible because I'm right in that cross between both of those vents. And so that's why you guys always see me spraying my hair with water. So I do try to keep my hair wet as possible, but it's not going to stay dripping wet because I have both of those vents right there on either side of me. So I think it does help to know, like, what the environment that someone is in and how, like, where they are doing their hair and all that stuff, like, affects everything. That's why I say a lot of times, like, when I'm filming product reviews and I'm actually applying the product, I'm like, ooh, my hair's cold. My hair's cold because I'm right in between those two vents. So, usually when I do style my hair, I style in the bathroom. One, because I be having product flopping around everywhere. I don't know if y'all are like that, but that's how I am. This feels so good. But two, because I don't have to worry about that vent situation. So right off the bat, y'all, I have super duper high hopes for this. I really enjoyed the Fro Despair, but I think I'm gonna like this more just by how it's feeling in my hair. Definitely coating the strands. It's already encouraging curl definition. It feels very smooth in the hair. Like, ooh, I'm okay. Cool. So, a little bit of housekeeping. I apologize because I know this video is going to be up a little bit later in the day than usual. Like I said, they've been working me like a racehorse, and I didn't have my optimal filming days, so I decided I just needed to go ahead and just film, edit, and upload in one day. I always tell you guys, I typically don't film Self-Care Sunday on Sunday. Ooh, she poppin'. Ooh. Okay. But, yeah, I usually tell you guys I do not film Self-Care Sundays on Sunday, because I like to actually give myself time to edit out the video and make sure that I'm getting as much of, like, the dead space and, you know, slip-ups out for you guys. But that's not... I'm still gonna make sure that I'm editing it just as well as any other video today, but yeah, this week has been crazy, and next week is going to be crazy. So, well, last week was crazy. This week is going to be crazy, if I'm being technical, if I'm using the calendar the way I'm supposed to. So, I am going to have a video up Tuesday, because I did tell some of you guys that my goal is to start doing 3 videos a week. I want to do a self-care Sunday and then 2 videos throughout the week. and I want at least one of those videos to be a styling video. So I will have a video up Tuesday. I will not be putting a video up Thursday. My goal is to have a video up Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thursday is not going to happen because of my work schedule. So we have a floor set coming, and that and the rest of my schedule is going to impede upon me being able to do what I need to do. So I'm going to be posting this week's styling video on Saturday. I don't like to do back-to-back videos, but I know that you guys don't really care. It's more of a me thing than anything else. I just like to give you guys the opportunity to watch what's already there, you know what I mean? So, just so you guys know that that's going to be a thing. I know a lot of you guys tell me that you sit around and wait for me to upload, and I really, really do appreciate that. Like, that is just so sweet. And y'all are the writers, man. Like, y'all really are. Like, y'all know me. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, so you won't be looking for a video Thursday, because I'm not putting one up Thursday. Thursday, I'm going to be probably filming. Either Thursday or Friday, I'm going to film, so. Because I do want to finally do the She Sent It Passion Fruit and Flax collection, because if y'all stay up on She Sent It like I do, and I know a lot of you guys do because we talked about it, they just dropped their Tahiti cocktail collection, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get it yet. I don't know, guys. It's so hard when, like, truthfully, I could totally get it and justify it because that would be my one collection for the month. I just don't know. I don't know, guys. Because I did end up picking up the Prickly Pear collection from the Main Choice. They dropped a box for the Prickly Pear. And that collection was something that I had been wanting to try. But I felt like it was one of those things that you kind of needed to use everything together. Like, using the mask didn't really seem to make sense. Unless you use the shampoo, and then vice versa. The only thing that seemed like really made sense getting by itself was the leave-in. And I really wanted to try the mask, and I really wanted to try the shampoo, but at the time, I couldn't justify getting both because I had just bought so much. And then she released that box, and I was like, well, that's the perfect time. It was $59 for the whole collection and some limited edition goodies. So she put a really nice scarf in there, which was timely because I don't know if y'all noticed, but the scarf I've been using to put my hair up is ratty as hell. So that was perfect timing. She put a scarf in there. She put like a little travel bag in there and a Prickly Pear t-shirt. So I can't wait to use those products. It's definitely going to be a first impression because that's one of those systems that using it properly means that I have to do my hair in a way that I don't do my hair. So it'll be interesting. I'm liking this, y'all. But yeah, so I'm missing another sale. I told you guys I had to get a new phone because I had to film. So that ate up most of my budget last week. That's really why my budget is screwed up, because I wasn't planning on buying a new phone. It's gonna be cheap in the long run, but when you get a new phone, like paying off your old one and then actually getting the new one and paying the startup fees and everything is the most expensive part of everything. So it really ate up my paycheck, and I told you guys my hours had got cut that week, so I didn't have much of a paycheck anyway. So that kind of ate into my budget for the month. So we'll see. I really do want to get it though. I was just sad because they are doing that 40% off sale, and I'm going to have to miss it. Which you guys know, I will pay full price for my She Sent It. But if I can catch a sale, I will catch a sale, you know. I love me a good sale. And 40% off is definitely an amazing sale. They do sales right. I will say that about She Sent It. They do sales right. So I know that if I get the collection, like I'm going to get the collection. I'm going to get everything. So you guys let me know in the comments. Do you really want me to do a review on that? Because I'm going to buy the products at some point anyway. But if you guys really want to see a review on it, then I'm going to be better about going ahead and buying it for the channel instead of waiting and just trying it on my own time. You know what I mean? So let me know, do y'all want to see that? So I'm definitely going to do that passion fruit and flax review. It's one of the few reviews I have left from Black Friday. So I figured I wanted to go ahead and do that. Especially because I only have the styling cream from the line. I don't have the jelly. So if it's not enough hold for me, at least I won't be at work and have to worry about our crappy AC like pooping out and messing up my hair. So, because I won't be at work that weekend. I'm probably applying more than I need to, truthfully. This has really, really good slip. It's just one of those that it feels so good going on to the hair that you just want to keep going. So yeah, those are the housekeeping things. So just giving you guys an idea of what's supposed to be happening this week. Hopefully I won't have any more. I can't believe I'm saying this because obviously I love getting a decent paycheck, but like I'm kind of hoping I won't have any more hours added to my schedule this week, just because I want to be able to get you guys content I want to do. And that will be the beauty of like getting a new job, is that I will know when my hours are. Like my hours will be set. I will know when I have free time. I will know when I don't have free time. And it's not like every other day I'm going to get a call. Can you come in? Can you come in? Can you come in? You know, like, and when people know that you're good at your job, that's what they do to you. You know, when it comes to retail, that is what they do to you. If you are really good at your job, if you are that person that is a get it done type of person, that's what they will do to you. So right now I'm just trying to catch up on taking care of me, because truthfully, I've been taking care of the store. I haven't really been taking care of myself. And so I'm using this time to just regroup. My friend took me out to dinner last night, which was really nice. We just went and got Japanese and had some time at the hibachi and had a good time. So it's nice when you have friends that kind of know that you haven't been yourself. Like, I love to pretend that like I'm all good and everything, but I know that I'm not, and I'm just working through stuff, you know? Like, we all get in that place where we have a lot that we feel like we need to work through. My ends are really like liking this deep conditioner, which I really appreciate, because I feel like sometimes your ends can just get so ratty, and it's nice to have something that helps with that. And I did want to mention, because I did have some people ask me if I could like let you guys know how like the Main Choice stuff wore throughout the week, and honestly, like, it just got better and better. Like, day one hair is not going to be your favorite. I'll just tell you that. Y'all like my mug? I love my mug. I got it from Home Goods, so yeah. I love this mug. It's huge and it has kitties on it. So me. But first day hair is not going to be your favorite. Even though I really enjoyed my first day hair and my second day hair and on, but it gets bigger and better as the days go on. And the definition was out of this world. It was amazing. Like I said, it's a stronghold gel. Probably the strongest hold gel of anything that the Main Choice has created, as far as I have tried. If you're not into a super duper strong hold, that gel may not be for you. But I love it. And I will say, when I went to wash my hair out today, my hair felt really, really good. Not dry at all. Not parched. It was super moisturized. It was still really shiny, and it just looked super duper healthy. So I know some of you guys were wondering, because that gel specifically has been up in the air for people. I think it really just depends. Like, it really, really does. A lot of people hate Main Choice gels because the glycerin is really high up. It happens to be one that glycerin's not high up in it, and people still don't like it. So just be what it be. Everybody's hair is different. I was like, ugh, so I've really been just kind of thinking about who I watch on YouTube. And I know we kind of talk about this every now and then. And just like the things I see, and I think just going through those things kind of helps me decide what type of influence that I want to have going forward as I build my channel. And I've just noticed like things that, and maybe it's just like with age, like you realize that the people that you've watched for a long time don't really know what they're talking about. Is it just me? Like, is it just me? Because sometimes I watch people that I've been watching for years and I sit and question why I watch them. Like, and don't get me wrong, you know, I feel like everybody has something to contribute, but at some point I sit and think like, why am I listening to this person when I know that they don't really know what they're talking about? Or sometimes they do know what they're talking about, but they just spit out madness and they don't think about what they're saying before they say it, you know? I feel this way a lot when I watch the twins, and I've had like battles with watching them for a while now, like a couple of years, and I found myself, I think to a certain extent, supporting them and some other people because I just wanted to see Black women winning, you know? And sometimes I sit and think like, I want to see Black women winning, but I want to see Black women who really, really care about what they're doing and are really actually doing research and not just reading blogs, you know, winning. And we have a lot of really smart women in the natural hair community now that we don't give enough shine to, because maybe they don't look the part, or maybe they have super long hair but they're like me and their hair shrinks up to almost their ears and you don't know that they have super long hair, you know? I think this is kind of where we really do see the things that texturism and featureism can cause in communities. And honestly, it's the most random thing that got me thinking about this, but I was watching their vlog the other day, which was like weird because they truthfully never really post. Like, I wouldn't call them the most consistent people on the planet. And Kendra was talking about a Diva Curl deep conditioner, the Deep Sea Repair. And you guys know they sell salon sizes that, you know, that are used in their salons, but they are sold to the general public. You can get them at Sephora, and I think you can get them at Diva Curl, on the Diva Curl website, and I think you can get them at Ulta on the ground too. I've watched her haul this thing, and I've watched her use it before. And she took the top off and said that she was trying to get the rest of the deep conditioner out. And she basically told the thousands of people that watch their videos that Diva Curl was only putting like 2 ounces of product in the container. And I don't know if it said what it says more about who. The fact that you don't know what you're buying, because it's an airless pump, and you can tell that something is an airless pump by, like, there will be a little hole at the bottom. If you flip the product over, there's a little hole in it. So when you start pumping, it creates a vacuum, and there's a little pedestal at the bottom that pushes the product to the top slowly as you pump it. So you're getting all of your product. You're getting every single bit that you paid for, right? Good. But if you aren't thinking before you speak, then, you know, that's how these things happen. And it was funny to me, the amount of people that just believed it. You know, like the lack of common sense, or the lack of being able to think for oneself. Because this person that you follow said it, it must be true. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, I don't know who to be more concerned for, the person that said this thing without thinking, or the people who are believing it without thinking. And it was funny because I made a comment to somebody because they were like, Diva Curl should be ashamed for themselves. And I was like, actually, they shouldn't. She got a full product. She used all of it. And someone was like, well, but then where did all the product go? And I'm like, it didn't go anywhere. She used it. Like, it pumps up from the bottom to the top. She used all the product. So she's basically telling people that she got a basically empty product. Now, I'm just trying to figure out if she got a faulty container, right? You're telling me that you bought an almost 18-ounce bottle of deep conditioner and you didn't realize when you picked it up that it wasn't full? Because we all know that an 8-ounce container feels very different from an 18-ounce container. So if you only got 2 ounces of product, I feel like you would know when you picked up the bottle. And as long as she has had it, because I watch their videos, I watch them religiously. I'm not somebody who just doesn't watch their channel and says how I feel about them when I want to. I watch their videos religiously. I'm pretty sure she picked that up 2 VIB sales ago. So she's had it for almost a year. So you're telling me you've been using this bottle for almost a year and you think there were only 2 ounces in it? These are the things that just kind of make me think about bigger picture things, and I don't really know why. It's always small stuff for me. I don't know if you guys are like this, but it's always like small stuff. Because I've kind of noticed for a while that some of the things they say, or even in their reviews, I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's not true. That's not good advice. You shouldn't be telling people to do that. And I kind of became kind of tone deaf to their channel, like really listening to what they say. I think in one of their deep conditioning videos, and Kelsey basically said, like, yeah, if you want to see like quicker results, deep condition every 2 days. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, y'all gonna wreck somebody's head. Like, y'all gonna wreck it. Especially because she said that she used to do that, but I've been watching them since they were living back home in Montgomery. And I never recall her ever saying that she deep conditioned every 2 days. Y'all, don't deep condition every 2 days. Like, sometimes I deep condition twice a week and I feel like I'm pushing it, you know? And so sometimes I won't film a styling video because I don't feel like I need that, you know what I mean? And sometimes I'll get to a day where, like, I go to wash my hair and I don't even feel like I need to deep condition. Like, I'll co-wash it. And usually if I co-wash, I don't deep condition. But I'll wash it, and I'm like, I don't need a deep conditioner. But there's a lot of things that to me, I guess I take issue with because they have licenses, you know what I mean? And I think part of this is just that when you get something that pertains to a craft and you don't use it, I think things kind of start to die off in how you treat that craft. But my thing is that, like, you don't get to give out bad advice or advice that isn't even remotely sound and then turn around and say, well, I know what I'm doing because I have a license. Because I don't really think at this point in time being a licensed cosmetologist matters at this point. Like, if you're giving out bad advice, your license doesn't mean anything. This is why I watch African Hair God. And I know a lot of people don't like him. I know a lot of people don't like Narada because he is very bare bones, straight up about how he feels. But I think a lot of people fail to remember that, like, when it comes to someone like him, I want to hear the science of it before I hear your opinion. You know what I mean? And I feel like he's the first one to give, like, the actual science of something before he hits you with an opinion or I just decided I was going to do this, so I'm going to tell y'all that you should do it too because I think I saw a difference from it, you know? That's why I appreciate him because he's very bare bones about things, and I think maybe for me too, my feelings are different because I transitioned with my stylist. I transitioned with my aunt who is also a stylist. I wasn't just kind of going rogue and throwing anything in my hair and trying every other hair challenge in the book. And so I view my hair care, how I take care of my hair, what I use in my, I view all those things so differently, because I didn't allow YouTube to be my teacher. I allowed YouTube to be a guide, but I didn't allow it to be my teacher. I allowed myself, my hair, and then the people that I trusted to be my teachers, which were my stylists. And that, you know, really shaped everything. And you guys will see that. I actually am going to be posting my how I transitioned story like on Tuesday. So that's the video that's coming on Tuesday, and you guys will see how far my hair has come, because I think a lot of people just assume that my hair has just been like this. But I came a long way. Like, I was pulling old pictures for that video, and y'all, my hair has grown so much. Like, I really used to be TWA fam. Like, and I'm sure some of y'all are thinking, I doubt that. But I was TWA. And, you know, I guess I didn't see it that way because I just was doing what I needed to do to take care of my hair. Like, I wasn't thinking about labels or anything like that. But all of this tangent is just for me to say that, like, as much as I love some of the people that I have watched for a very long time, and I'm not saying that I'm going to stop watching them, but I just kind of peep the lack of care and consideration that certain people have when they have a platform, and it's really easy to tell people stuff and not have any consequences or repercussions from it. And I kind of remember, like, back in the day, they would say stuff about companies that wasn't true. Like with Eco Styler, they would always tell people that they shouldn't use Eco Styler because there was alcohol in it. And so many people were like, you need to acknowledge the fact that you're wrong. Like, you need to say, like, oh, I made a mistake, and Eco Styler does not have alcohol in it. If that's something that you choose to use, that's awesome. We just choose not to use it for our hair. And that's how it should be. Like, you shouldn't be telling people things just because you make an assumption about something. Like, if you haven't read the ingredients, then you shouldn't be speaking on the ingredients in anybody's products, you know? So I think that's just something that I have noticed over time, and I've found myself watching their videos, but, you know, like, I'll take in, like, product recommendations. Like, I do feel like a lot of the products that they do use are good products, but I just don't think that they really do advocate for the best of hair care when it comes to, like, healthy hair care practices, or even just common sense hair care practices. Like Kelsey's video on Briogeo the other day. Granted, her hair came out really, really nice, but I was like, and maybe this is just from the standpoint of me always trying to make sure I do the most thorough review possible, but she left deep conditioner in her hair. She applied a defining cream, so a styling cream, wanting it to be like a moisturizer or a leave-in, and it was not. And then she used a custard on top of that, and then she put a gel on top of that. Guys, I just have to tell you, if you need to put that many products on your hair, I don't mean being heavy-handed. I mean, if you have to use 3 stylers on your hair to get results, then you kind of need to go back to the drawing board. You shouldn't have to overload your hair with product, and that's how you get product buildup. And so, like, when the stuff didn't work in her hair, and I'm like, she talks a lot about products giving her residue, and sometimes I sit and think, like, maybe all that residue is just all the things you put in your hair that don't mix with each other. Like, they're not meant to be mixed together. Not everything is formulated, like, especially different brands. Brands don't formulate their products to work with other brands' products. If you're not trying to make sure that you're putting things in your hair that mix, then you're kind of dooming yourself from the start, right? So I kind of started to notice these things, and I didn't want to notice them because I think sometimes I just want to like people for who they are, and I'm not saying that I dislike them. I'm not saying that they're bad people, but I think that a lot of the advice that they give is unfortunately kind of haphazard. And this is a big reason why I never purchased their book, because to me, just because your hair is long doesn't mean that you know how to give good hair advice, you know? A lot of that is genetics. Some people can do anything to their hair and it just kind of doesn't really matter. I'm kind of one of those people, but when I do continue to use bad hair practices, it eventually catches up with me. And it's going to eventually catch up with them too. I think it has caught up with Kendra in a sense because she does have to keep cutting her hair. She just doesn't talk about it a lot. And so those bad hair practices, they come back to get you eventually. Sometimes in the short term and sometimes in the long term. But yeah, I'm still gonna watch them because I think that they're good people and they do give really good product recommendations, but all I know is that the last time I tried following a Glam Twins hair regimen, I fucked up my hair. And that was after like one stint of doing my hair. So I don't really follow like their tips and stuff because I find them to be a little inaccurate. But I still love them. And you know, sometimes you have like your guilty pleasures, and I guess like Glam Twins is my guilty pleasure. And there are some women that I guess I've been watching them so long that I want to see them succeed, if that makes sense. And so I still watch, even though sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, that's bullshit. But but I still watch because I like them. You know what I mean? Like, I know you guys have at least one person that you watch that you sit there and you're just like, I don't know why I'm watching you and I don't know why I'm listening to you, but I guess I like you, so I'm gonna keep watching you, you know? We all have that person. Don't play like you don't. But yeah, so in all of this talking, I used a crap ton of deep conditioner. I'm probably only going to get one more use out of this. I used like half the container. I didn't have to use that much in my hair, but I kind of just kept going. You don't have to use that much. I just tell you guys that now. You don't have to use that much. The slip is really, really nice on this. The smell is so good. I definitely want... Let me rinse it out and see what it does first. But I already feel like I want to buy another one. It has kind of like a whipped texture to it, but for it having that whipped texture, it still has really, really nice slip. Probably because of that BTMS in there. I found that my curls have already been taking to it, like really soaking it up. Y'all saw how my ends were coiling when I went to go like twist them up. So I have really high hopes for this baby. And we'll definitely see how it does just because I'm using regular staple products today. I'm using my pomegranate pear moisture milk from She Sent It and my pomegranate pear oil and gel pudding from She Sent It. These are two staple favorites of mine. Almost out of this. I need to get another one. But so I'm just going to use that underneath, you know, my staple products. So I'm going to go ahead, send it underneath my deep conditioning cap for 20 minutes. Gonna let all this get into my strands. I'll rinse it out and I'll come back and we'll talk final thoughts on this mask. All right, y'all. So all of my deep conditioner is rinsed out and just, wow. My hair feels so, so, so good. Soultanicals really did a great job with this mask. I'm gonna part my hair really quick. Y'all can see how good this looks. Like, y'all don't need 10 years of staring at my hair. But I have nice shine. I definitely have some bounce back, but oh my goodness, it's so soft. Like, my hair feels so soft without feeling mushy. I think I've told you guys in the past that like sometimes for my fine strands, things that are super duper softening can make my hair feel almost mushy because my hair is very fine. And so this did not do that. It also really did make my curls pop. Now, it's not on the level of like that TGIN protein mask. It's not going to give you the same curl poppage that you would get with something like that is targeted to making those curls pop and really plump up. But this did help with the elasticity of my hair. I'm going to go ahead and part my hair really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to go over the claims really, really quick because I am like super duper excited about this. It says it's the ultimate nourishing hair and scalp treatment. This is supposed to have anti-inflammatory and Ayurvedic properties, just so you guys do know. It says it's ideal for dry scalp and brittle hair. I can see why this is definitely ideal for brittle hair because it is really softening. If you just feel like your hair is kind of rough and breaking, you really just need to add a little bit of softness and manageability to your hair, this is going to be a great option for you. I don't know about the whole thing with the AHAs in this because I think that's something that I would have to say over time. I will say my scalp does feel really, really good, but that's not something that I'm going to notice upon first use. That would be like after me trying it for a while and using it consistently. It says it rehydrates the hair's keratin fibers. My hair feels super duper moisturized and hydrated. Like, it feels so nice right now. It says amla stimulates and strengthens hair. Yes, my hair feels stronger, but it also feels super duper soft. Magnesium oil dissolves buildup in the hair follicles caused by hard water. I wouldn't know. That's not something that I can see. And then this does have Moroccan clay to detoxify and deep cleanse the scalp and hair. Also, I don't know. I will say that I feel like my hair does, like, it's going to be the perfect foundation. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to have any residue from the deep conditioner or like residue from anything that I've applied like throughout the week. But as far as those things go, like, I would really have to keep using this to know that. But my hair feels super duper soft, super duper nourished. It just feels so, so good. Healthy Scalp Therapy Mask, Hibiscus Hair Healer. Like, yeah, this is amazing. I love the ingredients. It has really, really nice ingredients in this. Did I use a lot? Absolutely. This isn't something that I would want to use all the time. This is something that I would want to use when I'm really just feeling down and out, like I'm struggling with my hair. I feel like this is the kind of thing that you pick up when you just can't get it right. Like, it seems like everything you're doing to your hair isn't working. I feel like this is what you want to get. And like I said, you don't need to use as much product as I did. I used way more product than I needed to. It smells so good. It's really fruity. It does kind of have like a hibiscus tea scent to it. It's so good. I'm buying another one. I'm buying another one. I really enjoy this. It's so good. I'm so impressed. I actually, just from what I've tried, this is inching its way to the top with, I actually finished my first jar. The Shea Ayurvedic Butter Shampoo and this Hibiscus Hair Healer Healthy Scalp Therapy Mask are right now my two standing favorites of Soultanicals. I love this shampoo buttercream. Amazing. I've already finished my first jar and I have repurchased another one. And now trying this mask, I absolutely love it. I do prefer this over the Fro Despair Vitamin Hair Repair, but that one is supposed to be more reparative. It's not something that's going to give you like super duper touchable moisture or anything. It does what it says it's going to do, and it made my hair look amazing, but I prefer the way my hair feels with this one. So she's definitely getting repurchased, and if she ever comes out with a liter size in this, I'm on it, like on it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me for Self-Care Sunday. Let me know if you have tried this mask or if you plan on picking it up. I highly suggest it. Slip, A1, smell, bomb, application, amazing, results, insane. I can't say anything more about this mask. It's really that good. This is what I look for in a deep conditioner. I feel like at some point I'm going to have to do a top deep conditioners because I keep finding things that want to take the place of my favorites. So I think I'm going to have to do that at some point. But yeah. So let me know. Have you guys tried this? Do you plan on trying it? I'm really curious. What are your other favorite Soultanicals deep conditioners? And my buddy Xavier, he is an ambassador for Soultanicals, so I will also leave his code either somewhere here or in the description box. I do plan on using his code when I go repurchase my product, so do go support him. He is an amazing facet in this community, and definitely go use his code and support him as well. So I'll talk to you guys later. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.